Hey friends, it's Jenny. I'm getting ready to work on this week's A Cherry on Top sketch layout. Challenge number 454. This is due by midnight Eastern on Wednesday, November 26th. So for this week's layout, it's just a 12 by 12, and then you've got 2 3 by 4 photos. It looks like there's places for embellishments next to the photos. I got ink on my finger, so excuse me, I was replacing ink in our printer. Yeah, a paper clip, title, a large journaling spot. I'm going to again use the Fun Times collection from Simple Stories. What I have taken out here is I've got my enamel dots along with my brads. I did combine all of the ephemera that I have left into the Big Bits pieces, so there is a definite mixture of things that are in here. I know there's tickets in here and things like that, so that works perfectly. I picked out the chipboard. I don't know if there's going to be anything I can use here, but I've got it. And then we've got the puffy titles. Let's see what's here. Can always use memories and can always use photos, so got a title there. The photos that I'm going to be using are of Josie and I when we went to Santa's village. This is just me. There's a bench and there's this statue of a little elf, and we were talking to the elf together. Here she is standing up in her wagon, and then here we just took a picture together, so I've got that to document. I've got just some white cardstock to put my photos on. I believe I am going to use this paper for my background, and this is the journal element sheet. On the background, then there is that kind of papers here on this side. You have these 6 by 8s. I was going to kind of stack, and then I've got my two, photos here. And then I've got to find a large journaling spot, and then it's embellishments. Now I do have tags out to maybe use these. I don't need this. Let me put that away. I thought about cutting some tickets, but I don't need them. I've got this just in case. I don't think I'll need to use it. And I do have the other. So I had 2 journaling element sheets, and I could always use, this. None of these are as large as they're showing on the sketch, but that's okay. Could use so much fun, happy. So I've got a couple of choices as far as a journaling spot goes. And of course I still have quite a few of the stickers. So let me go ahead and get some things laid out, and we'll come back and embellish it together. Hang tight. Okay friends, let me show you what I'm thinking. So as a reminder, here's my sketch, and here's nothing is put down yet. So I've got some stickers here that I want to use after getting some things down. What I've done here is I did end up matting the check paper, and it's just because I'm so used to doing it. When I don't do it, it looks like everything's just sliding off, and it's just a matter of opinion. It's not, not everybody looks at it that way. It's just how my mind visually sees it. So if you remember, the journaling spot is much larger than the photo spot. So what I did is I took that star paper and I cut this to, I think it's 3 by 9, and I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to put the journaling card down here. And I figured what I would do then is I'm going to put this on here, and I'll get the date and put that on there. I don't recall what it is off the top of my head, but I will get it, and I'll put the date up here. But then there were these puffy arrows that I really, really kind of liked. Again, when you use arrows and things like that, it's just creating directional movement, and I really like to do that when I can. And then the last one is, yay! So this is my big journaling block, and I will go ahead and get this down. Now I do have, from the bits and pieces here, I've got it's always nice when you have paper that has things lined up for you, isn't it? So there's that. I do have this that I'm thinking about adding, like, you know, coming out of the side here. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let me get my big photo block down. So these are both 6 by 8 pieces of paper, and I just cut the one down a 1/2 inch on, you know, 2 of the sides to go ahead and, let me see, are these lined up? This is actually a little bit below it. Okay. And then I've got my 2 photos. They're on white cardstock already. And yeah, that's how I think they were gonna go. So we've got this one. It's supposed to be kind of like here. And I'm gonna keep it inside this because then there's those tickets and stuff that I want to put on here. So we'll put this here. And then I want to, trying to think, yeah, I was going to use this behind this one. Yeah, let me go ahead and so I've discovered I love the tags, and I have been buying, you know, like double sets of tags, but I'm starting to realize I do not need to do that. And the reason for that is, I mean, the back of the tags is just blank. So either way that I use these, I have tags and I don't need double tags. So I'm probably going to put a brad or a enamel dot in that center, which is why I have not poked a hole in it. So we're gonna put that there. So each side of the photos had tickets. So there was this one that is a sticker that I thought I would use here. And then I was going to use the yellow one on this side. And I'm actually going to cut it in half. You never know if you'll be able to use that other half, right? If I get to, great. If not, no problem. I just want to make it so I can tuck it, that's all. Because that's all you really see is just the tucking, so it's not like you need to see the admit one or anything like that. So we've got those 2 tickets there. Now I did have this camera that I'm going to go ahead and put on a foam dot. Put that right here. I've got the title here, and I'm going to use this Memories title. I liked it because you can really see it on that busy paper. Okay, well, it's down. I was going to move it over just a skosh, but that's okay. And then I was going to go ahead and do some more of the, like, fireworks over there. I don't know if I'm liking it, though. So let's move that one. Can you have just one set of fireworks? I don't know. So I've got a couple of stickers that I thought we could use. Let's go ahead and put that one right there. And these 3, like I want to use the heart one by Joe's. And then I can put the star one maybe like right here or something. Oh, I don't like. Okay. Sorry, it's very loud in the background, and I know that, and it's just, It's Sunday football. I don't know what to say other than they annoy me too. And let's do the fun here too. Fun, fun, fun. I feel like maybe that should be on a pop dot, but it's down. I've got some little tiny words that I thought I would include on here. You make me smile. And then I've got the best, and then the admit one. Let's move these around. This one should be on the bottom because it is the largest. The best, happy, the best. Admit one. And then the you make me smile. Okay, so there's that. Use the stickers. I am gonna put up foam behind it. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at our brads. Like I said, I want to use one in the circle here. So we could do I like that one. It's just multicolored, and let's see what else could we use here. We've got the best. I like that with that there. And then probably just use a small one right there, and then I'll use enamel dots. So let's see, I'll use this nice teal behind our flag. I'll use the nice pink one on top of there. And then I'll use the darker pink one down here. So that gives us 3. So I need one more. That gives me 3 there. So I need one more here. So what color should I use? Should I use... I think I'm going to use the darker pink. Why? Because I like it. Yeah. All right, friends, so this is going to complete the Cherry on Top sketch layout for November 26th. Again, here is the sketch. Now I realize I put this block could probably have been smaller, and then the title would have fit here like it shows in the example, but I liked the paper, and I just like the colors and things like that. Did we want to put something down here? I think there was one in the puppies, right? That is smaller. That'll work. Get more of the product used. So we've got that. And then we've got on each side of the photo, I've got the title, and I just decorated my little journaling block here. And that is it. This is my submission for the Cherry on Top Skeleton Sketch Challenge this week. Let me know if you're playing along. It's a great sketch. I love playing with sketches. It helps me get things done a little bit quicker sometimes. And I love this collection, so it's an easy one to use, and I've got lots of photos, so still lots more. And that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, in a previous video, I really want to get the new family gaming collection from Simple Stories, and it's a lot of these colors. So it was designed by the same designer, and it's a lot of these fun, bright colors, which just speak to me and how I create. So I definitely, it's on my radar. Let's hope for a good sale on Good Friday, but here you go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're playing along this week, and if you like what I came up with. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate your time, and your comments and subscription mean the world to me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless, and take care.